Welcome to the Leomatic Show. Welcome to the Leomatic Show!
Alrighty, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen of all ages, here is the latest and greatest installment in
I could probably tell the
favorite web
name.
series. And today, who do we have?
We have Trailbreaker.
Trailbreaker Deluxe Class from the Combiner War
And
series.
we have Rick.
We have Rook.
No, I'll do that. We have Rook.
Rook from the Combiner War series.
I could probably do. These are from the Combiner War series 24.
Also Deluxe Class.
I'll show you their accessories. I will show you these.
Alright, so Leo's going to show you some of the accessories and weapons and gewgaws and doodads and so on and so forth.
Okay, so first up we have these. Okay, so these are.
Okay, that looks like Rook stuff. Is it Rook's tools?
No, it's Rook's weapons.
Rook's weapons. Got it.
So you can see that he comes with the electric little thing.
Ah, like a shock stick.
No electric weapon, it's the electric gun.
Okay.
Like he's going to electric someone for doing bad things.
Yep.
And here's his hand thingy.
Oh yeah.
So on his fingers, he has missiles.
Yes.
That means he's going to shoot you right in the face.
Well, hopefully not you out there because you're humans and he's an Autobot, so he's a good guy. But so he.
I mean Decepticons.
Right. So he makes Defensor. That's the combiner he makes.
We have next is Trailbreaker. Okay, Trailbreaker.
Trailhide.
Okay.
Ironbreaker. Wait.
We have our little handy thingy. And we get out this bada bang bada boom. Forget it, I said boom.
Bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. Very nice. And yes, he's got another hand too because he is part of the combiner called Skyrain.
Looking at the actual axe, looks gnarly looking.
Yeah, he's got an awesome. That's actually one of the best weapons I think that any of the Combiner Wars figures has gotten. Is that awesome looking fire axe?
Then we have this combiner foot as combiner hand. You can see this.
Yeah, so it can either be a footsie or a handsy. Wait, what?
Okay, so
Okay.
this.
And really quick here, guys, before he gets into that, let me show you this. Here is the instructions for Protectobot Rook and the instructions for Trailbreaker, and you can already look at these two figures and kind of get a feel for the similarities of other characters. And let me show you really quick what came with it here. Here is the comic book for Rook. And you can see it's pretty cool picture. He's about to step on something. And this one, ladies and gentlemen, is the best of all comic book covers for the Combiner Wars series. This is Trailbreaker, and that is an awesome pose. This is a fantastic cover. This is definitely one of my favorites. Okay, on with the show.
Okay. We are going to look at the trucks individually. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, he has guns out of his cannon, out of his cabinet.
And out of his mind, apparently.
Then we put this back. He's normal. Okay, so we are looking at this pickup truck. Okay, you can see his fence under there. Okay, so normally looking Autobot symbol, Autobot graphing, whatever you want to call it. It's a gnarly looking truck.
For sure. Yeah, that is a.
And you can see it's the original as Ironhide and First Aid.
Yeah, that one. Well, the transformation's like First Aid. The truck itself is like Ironhide, but I personally think that truck design works way better in the black plastic than the red one. Although Ironhide is a good figure too. He's pretty cool also.
So you can see that these two look amazing, but as the size.
And of course, back there we have a APC, the armored personnel carrier for the police SWAT vehicle back there of Rook.
Okay, so we are going to transform Rook first, and I really like this vehicle personally. So first you have to take up the cabinet, and he looks like he has a little of the gun blaster things. And then you just want to do that so you can take the arms out. And he has guns on the back of the truck. Okay, so you actually take these feetsies and put them right here so you can stand. And then you extend the legs for the feetsies to get tall.
Yes.
Like that.
So, whose transformation is that?
So, it's Hounds and Swindles.
Yep, that's exactly right.
So you actually take these right back to here.
But I think it works better with this guy than it does on those two characters because the canopy doesn't keep constantly breaking off on this guy, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, and he looks better too. Makes more sense.
Okay, so you flip up the head, and it looks like he has an Autobot symbol, and it looks like he has mad. And you have to take this, and you take it into here, and you can see that this guy was the guy that I've been waiting for, and it's a nice looking pose.
Yeah, you want to turn around so we can see? There we go. Let's close in on his face sculpt here for a second. Oh yeah, yeah. This I think this figure, that sort of mold works way better with this guy. I'm sure that the other two, Swindle and Hound, are probably just redecos of this guy, but I think that sort of thing works better here. The only thing I don't like is that you can see the combiner plug really obviously on his chest.
Okay, so.
Alright, hang on. Let's back out. There we go.
This now, yeah. So for transformation, you have to take the cabinet so the back piece of the truck can be on the back piece, so it can look gnarly. And he has one gun for the other hand. He has a fist for the other paw.
Alright.
And then you take this, and there's a little red thing in there that you clip this back in. Just like the other one. Go up, flip it back in. You can see that. Let's take a look at this guy individually. Okay, so there we have him like this.
There he is.
Okay, let's do his battle pose.
Oh yeah. Yes, very cool. Okay, let me close in on that. Alright, hang on, here we go. It looks like he's looking at something off in the distance. Hey, what is that over there? It's a squirrel chasing an eagle. Wait. It's Molecula! Alright. So there we go. Yeah, no, he's a very good looking figure actually. So we've seen that transformation of both First Aid for the Protectobots and from Ironhide, who makes a different combiner entirely. I think Ironhide makes one of the Optimus combiners, if I remember right. Trailbreaker makes Skylinks, and then there we have Rook back in the picture. He, of course, makes Defensor. So even though there's a lot of sharing of molds here, I think some of these,
on the weapons.
Yeah, some of these have enough individual traits, I guess, and they look really good.
Okay, so first up with this thing, you maybe have to put this in here like that.
Wow, that looks really cool. I actually like the way that his gun mounts on him. That is neat. Rook's doing the slits. Huzzah! Huzzah! Ole! Woo! Okay, so while Rook does the splits, Leo's gonna. Oh, there he is.
Okay, so we actually can put it. We can actually try to put the axe in the gun, but it doesn't do that.
Yeah, I don't think the axe goes with the gun. Oh no! Now he's really doing the splits. Oh man!
Look at that.
Woo! It looks like he's getting ready to dance. Oh, maybe not. Okay. All right, there we go. Ah! He doesn't. Oh, whoa! Here, whoa! Whoa! What's going on with this guy here? Is there something I'm missing here? Okay.
And we have this guy.
I will shock this flower. Wait. Oh.
And I'll chop
I know why.
tree.
Because this didn't get connected. I'll show you guys that. I'll show you guys what happened there with his legs, but he should be good to go now.
I will chop this tree.
Okay. So. Oh, that is such an awesome. You know what? I'm gonna throw the figure away and just keep the axe. No, I'm kidding. But that's by far my favorite weapon in this whole series. Is that axe? You know what? Actually, this is one of my favorite characters.
Oh.
Look at this. Is just a look at this guy. This is This is awesome. I like this guy. Look at that axe. That's great. Look at that axe. It's amazing. Look at that axe.
What?
Oh no! Autobots can't fight Autobots.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Maybe.
Why
Yeah.
Why am I doing the somersaults?
Yeah, and this is another thing about these particular figures. This is just coincidence that we happen to do these both in the same review.
Look at that.
These are two of the figures that actually, when you put these on in vehicle mode, these become cool looking things instead of just like kind of goofy lurpy stuff.
Look at
that
that.
goes with something else.
Look at that.
Maybe we'll put those on and show you guys. Dave, do you want to put these on and show the kids what it looks like when in vehicle mood? Whoa, look at that. Oh, that's hefty. That's beefy. Beefy. Yeah, that's cool.
Looks like he's shooting missiles at something.
I'm gonna shoot it at that little bunny rabbit.
Oh.
I'm not gonna do that.
But I am.
I'm gonna shoot it at that fly. Wait, what?
I am going to destroy that bunny rabbit.
I'm gonna shoot it at the mosquitoes. That guy looks like he's on bullet time over there.
Why doesn't my window stay on all the time? They get cracked.
I don't know.
Oh, too many mosquito bites.
Whoa. That sounds serious.
I'm doing the walk of the pets.
What?
Okay, I'm going to show you what it's like in vehicle mode.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? That's a hydraulic claw on Rook. It's not a shock stick. It's a claw like a rescue thing. Oh, that's cool.
No, it's not a claw. Oh. Yes, it is. Gnarly looking.
We have a truck stack.
What is a beautiful...
Alright, should we throw some weapons on these things?
Yeah.
Okay, Answer the Magic. Here we are with both of the vehicles having their weapons attached to them. Actually, Trailbreaker doesn't look that good, but that black looks really nice.
And the Autobot graphic on the SWAT truck.
Yeah, that black thing looks really nice on Rook. So that's it's nice to have that actually be worthwhile, rather than just kind of a chunk of plastic that only works on if you make a combiner figure.
Why did I have to get stung by a mosquito bite? Mosquito Horrorland today.
Oh man.
There's lasers in the front. It's going to shoot you.
Okay, and you can see that these are both pretty decent rolling vehicles, like most of the Deluxe class in general, but the Combiner Wars in particular, these all seem to do well, with the exception of Mirage, they all seem to do pretty well.
What happened?
Okay, awesome. Oh, and there we are, a little smashy smashy. Oh, and they're dancing. Wow, that's great. Alrighty, should we do some close-ups?
I'm going to get out the gun.
Should we do some close-ups?
No. I brought out the gun just to Oh, what the heck? No more spot truck. With an autograph. What the? Look at this. Dig it. Do. Why are you cockroaches? You're shaking your bootsy. Okay, do you want to learn how to transform these again?
Okay, let's see it.
Okay. Flip up the bumper. Why is my bumper going down? Am I a monster? Ow! Ooh, ow. And then you have to take it like cockroaches.
What?
Cockroaches. Oh, walk down this bumper leg. Why is my cabinet so many guns? What? Why am I thinking of this? Why isn't my gun here anymore? No! I draw a foot with guns.
Whoa.
And extending. Snap them like so. Snap them like so. Oh! Do you want to see him dance? The Transformer dance!
Whoa, a Transformer dance. Our favorite. Alright. And there it goes.
I'm on slice. This is a commercial.
Huh?
This is a commercial.
Oh, wow, you guys are getting a commercial in the middle of this video. And it's not a YouTube commercial. And go. Okay.
Germs alive. Now dog spray. Help keep dogs safe from bugs that like to bite.
Oh.
Back to our video, guys.
That's pretty awesome.
So we have our missile thing. We're gonna redo our thing. Another commercial for this. To work times. We're in the spring. You can play while you're working. Laura, but think.
Awesome.
We're back. This time on Truck Sister, we have another show coming up, and it's coming up right now.
Whoa.
Back to our video, guys.
All right, here it is. Okay, and now it looks like Trailbreaker is joining the party. That actually is pretty cool that you could do that with him. That's a cool mode. It's like he's on. Ah! It's like, oh look, there's gravity. It's like he's on one of those segways. He's got a Segway just without a handle. Actually, it looks like he is a Segway because he's a transformer.
Segway.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then his arms could be like the handles. Oh, there he is.
I'm in my handles.
Mr. Tip It Over again.
I have skates.
I have skates. Oh. Very nice, very nice.
Why doesn't... I don't want to be a stupid Segway. Commercial number 14. Now you get the ultimate gun that can smack your gun off. This gun's much better for your protein instead of that stupid grabber of yours. You can get Axelane. Turn into the ultimate Axelane. That could go on your gun again. You can regular have the old stuff. The other guy can have all the old stuff. You can have the new stuff, but the axe keeps falling off. But fine, you can have that stupid grabber.
Right, give him two of the black hands.
What do you mean?
Give him two of these.
What do you mean, black hands?
Give him that one, same as the other one. You can have two combiner hands, yeah.
You mean like this?
That sounds like he's got giant gorilla hands. Turn around so we can see. Oh my gosh, giant gorilla. Oh my gosh, he's going crazy. Rook, what's going on with you?
Thanks for April Fools.
What?
I'll pinch you guys.
Oh, no. No pinchies. No pinchies. You can do all kinds of stuff with this combiner. I think those black ones definitely look better than the silver ones, though.
He's smashing the ground.
All right, actually, that's what he's doing in the comic book too. See, he's getting ready to stomp on something.
Uh-oh.
He doesn't have those enormous hands, though. Actually, does he have his weapon here?
Please stop the gorilla hands. Stop the, it's a horror movie.
Oh, a horror movie. Okay.
Stop with the gorilla hands. Look what happened. He has lasers.
That's kind of cool. You can do that with him, actually.
He has lasers in his hands.
Huh? Far out.
Man, stop it!
And you can look too here. See, Trailbreaker has glowy hands. You can kind of do that with him. Pretend that the red is the glowy, and then give it to that guy.
That has the gorilla hands, you still pores. Ooh, it reveals the actual hands that he was wearing all of a sudden. These are my new hands, you fistal painters. Look at my new fist.
Yes, very pretty.
Yeah, pretty, you suckers.
Very, very pretty.
Not pretty because I'm aiming at you.
Alright.
Stop it! You're going to take over the whole world and not be a protected bot. You're like a Decepticon right now. You have to stop those fists, man. Those would cause danger and payments for the Autobots.
Yeah, what side are you on, Rook?
If you choose to be a Decepticon, I have no friends.
That's his only friend?
Uh-huh.
Oh man, that's a bummer. What's up with that? He seems like a really nice guy.
Okay, guy. Okay. I won't step up the hands. If you want to be on the Decepticon side, then don't, because it could take over the whole world with those gorilla hands of yours. You have to stop up those. Oh, I'm going to die soon. You have to stop up.
Whoa.
It's not possible for this part, but you have to stop those gorilla hands. Otherwise, you have to be on a Decepticon side with no friends.
Oh, that doesn't sound very fun.
And I want you to stop up those gorilla hands. I just want you to take those off. They don't seem very fun for you. Yeah, you smash down trees. You'll let me get smashed. Now you'll electric me with that stupid electricer. Now you won't let go of those fists.
Are you sure that guy's actually friends? It doesn't sound like he's friends.
He was playing a beatbox game, and then he really decided to be a beatbox, and then he decided to take over the world with beatbox.
Oh yeah, taking over the world with beatbox. Yep.
No, not that kind of beatbox. No, I don't mean that kind of beatbox. Stop that. I mean the beatbox that punching.
Oh, that's just beating.
You have to give up those fists, man. Otherwise, the gorillas will come and you take them away. Or the Decepticons will. We're doing so bad, dude. You have to let go of those fists before it's too late. I'm warning you. Uploading another commercial.
No, we're gonna get another commercial?
Commercial number 1. The new electric hands. Get rid of those fists. Okay.
They seem like they're oddly specific commercials.
And now we have an ultimate of you. You have to let go of those fists, man. Back to the horror movie. You have to let go of those fists. It's going to be too late soon. You're going to have to go on the Decepticon side if you don't let go of those fists today. And one of them's my combiner hands. You took them. And now I have nothing left. You took my things. You took my heart. And now you beatbox me too much. You beatbox me to death. Okay, I'll let go of those fists.
Oh, he took the fist off. Yay, it's a happy ending for the movie. Oh.
Back to that for review. Okay, we actually did that horror movie for about a lot of minutes.
Yeah, that was a few minutes, yep.
Uploading.
Extra bonus special feature.
Uploading a new commercial.
Yeah, lots of footage. Lots of footage. Footage.
The new Get rid of those nasty fists. You can get this.
Alright, back to very oddly specific commercials. Wunderbar!
No, barbecue!
No. Okay guys, and here is a little mini figurine of Fracture. Okay, so let's get to the close-ups here. And this is the hydraulic grabber of Rook. Not much to this. This is a pretty boring accessory. Here's what the two hands look like. This one's really dull. This one's got a cool thing of red in it. So that one's pretty good. And the axe. The Aximilian. So this thing is obviously not sharp, but it's got a nice little bevel to it. Just, this is gorgeous. Hopefully this camera is doing it some justice, but this is a wonderful weapon. This is actually probably my favorite of all the Combiners Wars weapons for this. So, and let's take a look here at Trailbreaker. And you can see there's his face sculpt. He's got his sort of helmet thing there. And of course there's a combiner, the combiner part there. And then here's his arms. This gun sort of does this. It's molded to his hand though, so actually articulation on these joints isn't very good actually. But this is the same as the Ironhide, and same transformation as First Aid as well. So one of his legs is partially transformed, the other one isn't. If you want to do this, you just need to make sure that this part here is covered up by this part here, or see there's a little, see it there, it's right there, there's a little notch in there. So plug the notch in together, and that will give this guy a lot of stability. If you don't do that, if you have it loose like this particular one is, stability becomes a bit of an, actually I guess that one is set too, but if you don't have those plugged in, stability will be a bit of an issue. Other than that, he's a fairly stable guy. And this part goes down as well, so that part will, the wheels will go down. The back and the side of this are not very good, but his face sculpt is pretty cool. I like that. I don't actually like him in robot mode very much. I don't think it, I like this blaster, but I don't know. He's okay. He's okay. So to transform him, this is the same transformation as mentioned of First Aid and of Ironhide. I find it easier to start with the legs. These are the only tricky parts in here. As you can see, get his arm out of the way. As you can see, this has a double joint. So this just needs to go in here. This figure actually with Ironhide was the first one where I sort of came up with a game of hide the leg as a method of describing the transformation. But it's the same one here with him. So we're just taking this, and then it actually will wind up being encapsulated in this top section here. And then you can see in the back, this plugs in, and this makes up the bottom with the springs there of the truck. So we flip that around, and these ones, I extended his arms while he was in robot mood, but you can see that's basically what you need to do here. So you can kind of see where the tuck points are going to be, and you can see here as well, these will need to fit in there. And it's okay to leave these a little loose like I am now. We'll just we need to put that in there all the way to fully transform him. And from there we just do the side and then bring down the hood. And then from here we just need to finish tucking these in together again, like so. And you can see it's flush in the back. And from here we just plug this side in. And these always seem to come out a little bit, so we'll just need to give those an extra little snap down. And there we have it. So he is at this point fully transformed into vehicle mode. And you can see the front of it. This is shoddy work. So you look at this grill is off center. And this doesn't move. Okay, this part does not connect into halves. You can see this tire is cockeyed a little bit. Yeah, little there's been some questions actually questions by me about the QC going on at Hasbro these days, and this is not doing any favors to redeem it. However, that aside, I like the silver and red Attribute logo, and actually I think this style of truck, this is really aggressive styling, I think, you know, for an off-road truck. I like this a lot. I think this works very well with the black plastic. I think it actually works better than the red plastic, to be honest with you. I like the striping, even though, so you can see here again, we don't have uniformity. We've got the change in the angle between these two stripes, and actually these, that one's mostly matches. So at a distance, you can see here again, we have discontinuity in the stripe distance and in the angles. In fact, so look at this side. Look at this side. Not even close. This is poor. There's nothing else to say about it. This is somebody is taking a big off day at QC at Hasbro to let something like this out the door. I do like the hood scoop. Windshield is sort of blue metallic-y paint. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Other than that, I mean, like I said, put it over there. It looks good at a distance. You know, looks like a truck. It looks good in black. Like the aggressive styling. I just wish all the little minor detail flaws didn't actually exist. And you can see here, it rolls pretty well. Okay, so in this one, if you have seen Swindle, if you've seen Hound, or if you have those figures, you have already seen this one. This one, I believe, was prior to those, but I'm not 100% on that. And let's take a look at his face sculpt. He looks like he has a big Russian hat on. I don't know if you can see that there. Looks like he's got earmuffs, or maybe like one of the Buckingham Guard hats from London. But I think it looks okay. It's like he's got almost a catcher's mask of some type on. I assume it's riot gear, but I don't really know. So this one, transformation is, there's not much to this actually. So if you remember from Hound and Swindle, we just put this up and just kind of left it there for the front, but this one will need to come up all the way. So we'll just push it up like so, and this will form this part here. So you can see there's lots of tabs and lots of ports to plug that in together. And let's see, I'll show you here. You can see there's ports and tabs. Okay, and let's just plug those back in. Now this one, the canopy is going to come back down in a second, but first we need to play hide the legs actually. So in here, this is where you would tab it in to make him stand. You need to make sure this is tabbed in to make him stand, or he will not. Again, we're just going to play hide the legs, which I forgot to do in the early part. So you can still do this part first. That part's fine. This right here, and then play game of hide the legs, and snap, crackle, pop that baby together. And at that point, you're almost done, actually. So this canopy works way, way, way better, a bazillion times better than the goofy canopies on the Jeeps. And make sure everything is nice and straight here, or you'll get the wheels a little cockeyed. And from there, put his head up, push it back like so. Not a lot to that, so he can look at the sky when he's driving. Safety first, right? Okay. And we will then take this part. Oh, actually I guess I got a little premature on that. So these are going to be easier if they come across first. So leave the canopy up and just bring these over like so. There you go. You might have to do this with the canopy to get everything to fit nicely. So this will go like this, and these will spin out like so. So both sides. And again, there's nothing new under the sun, at least with these figures. These are basically the Hound and Swindle figures, so just minus all the absurd amounts of detail those other two figures had, and click them all together. Make sure the wheels are straight. There's 6 of them. You can see that one's not rolling particularly well. Okay, just need to snap it. Okay, you can see there it is. He also rolls pretty well. And let's take a little look at some of this. Again, these are fairly simple figures. Looks like he's got some fire equipment on there. This is an armored personnel carrier for the squad, obviously. And it looks like that's not staying in particularly wonderfully. So that you might have to snap a little bit to get rid of some of the gaps in there. It's a very robust, very compact, very heavy figure. Let's see. So we got the SWAT stuff here. Looks like a Jaws of Life possibly on there. And then these 2 things here, which do well as gas tanks or canteens on the Jeep, but don't make a ton of sense on this one. And again, you've got this combiner port plug that's really overt on these figures. So there we have it. There's vehicle mood for the Rook figure and for Trailbreaker. And of course, to reverse those, all you're doing is basically pulling up the canopy up and then untabbing everything as you essentially reverse what I just did. This one, it's a little bit easier to start with pulling his arms out, but you may need to start with his roof and then just kind of tilt it from there. So you start with the roof, or you start with the hood rather, and then just pick up the roof and then tilt it forward, and then you're set. So there it is, both of the Combiner War figures, deluxe class. And there he is, back together. It's almost back together again. Just kind of tighten him up a little bit. He'll be in good shape. Okay. Let's get this so untapped, that's fine. Okay. Anyway, as always, we thank you for coming by. We hope you enjoyed the review, and we would love it if you would click the thumbs up tab and the red subscribe button if you have not done so already. We would love to have you as part of our subscribers, and we will see you all next time. And there's a parting shot of the red Autobot logo on Trailblazer as we bid you adieu. So, adieu.